to another clip podcast clip. You don't know how these clip works, guys. I react to the full episode, and then the clips are only on YouTube. Thing. Because it's already in the podcast episode, so the clip's only on YouTube. And so let's actually get started with this clip. Honestly, our first clip is basically we are doing the Tyler Hubbard thought meant to be with Bebe Rex was an average song. So let's get started with this. So let's get started with this.
What made Cruise and Meant to Be great songs? And in the moment, did you know they were great songs?
Actually, I didn't. I don't think I did, especially with Meant to Be. I thought that was a fairly average song, you know. I really did.
Yeah.
And I was sort of like surprised. I remember Bebe came back the next day because she wanted to re-sing the demo and kind of finish a few lines or tweak a few lines. And I was like, wow. Especially in LA, like that doesn't happen very often that somebody comes back the next day to want to work on it more. And I thought, interesting, like feels like a cool song, but I don't really, you know, it doesn't sound, it's not crazy. There's no crazy lyric. There's no crazy turn on the hook. There's no, it's very simple, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think there's a lot of beauty and simplicity as well. So that song taught me that, but ultimately, no, I did not. And I think it's the fans, you know, I think it's when you put a song out, I can put out a song that I think is so great and it might connect a little bit, but it's about the fans, man. I mean, if they, and it's hard to really put
what he's saying right there.
a finger on what it is that connects a song with the masses, or if it just connects with your close fan base. And so that was one of those songs that just kind of had a life of its own once it was released. Bebe actually put it out first on her little EP that was like 6 hip hop songs, and then Meant to Be. So it really stood out. It was like, what in the world is this on her project? But that was how it got out into the world. And then once it did, it was kind of took off, you know, and became what it is, you know.
And Cruise
was, I mean, that was so early on in our career. Like, I don't even know. We definitely didn't have any idea it would be as big as it was. We thought it was a cool song. We thought it was, I mean, that was just, we were working on our first album. We thought this song's fun, and it was a bit different. Joey Moy was producing that one for us and really took it to the next level sonically. And we knew, well, this sounds fresh and fun. I can't wait to play this live. But did we know it was going to be, you know, a diamond certified, blah, blah, blah? No, we had no idea. I remember being in the studio and BK being like, bro, I bet this song will sell 1 million copies. And I'm like, bro, there's no way we're selling 1 million copies of anything.
Yeah.
And like, you know, now we're at like 12 million, you know, something. So it's just like, yeah, we knew we liked the song, but we had no idea. We couldn't even wrap our head around that kind of magnitude, you know, at that time.
Guess what? Today it said.
Yeah, if you like that clip, make sure you follow My Bass Rush podcast. And yeah, I will see you all guys later. Make sure to follow My Bass Rush podcast and stream it wherever you find your podcasts on. We're basically almost on every platform, not YouTube and not SoundCloud. We're not on that just yet. But yeah, My Bass Rush Podcast 2026. But we're on pretty much all the other platforms, the major ones like Pandora, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, iHeart, Automac, more. So I'll see y'all there, guys. See ya.